I don't know what this video is gonna be, but here we are. We're just gonna go with the flow. We're making art today. I'm trying to make sure this marker is okay. I'm trying to get the idea, like the concept. So now I can just paint over it. I pretty much got it. I'm just gonna freehand the rest of it. I've been seeing this image in my head for a while, and I feel like I'm going to end up painting many different variations of this image. I feel like it is going to progressively get better over time. So we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna make sure I don't spill paint or water anywhere else. I'm proactively taking steps to take better care of my painting equipment, because in the past, you guys, let me just say, like, I did not do the best at that. I also feel very like clear mind today. Like my brain is very, very clear. Hmm. It's coming along. I don't know if I should do that black. I think I will do it black actually. Right, I feel like some of you could have trouble allowing people into your lives because you've lost people physically that mean like that meant and still mean so much to you that you're almost scared to like create a bond or relationship with someone that could potentially cause you to feel like the pain of loss again. So I feel like you try to keep it like very like concealed when it comes to like your emotions and how people make you feel. And I feel like that's something that Spirit wants you to acknowledge. Or you have that energy where like, oh, I'm never gonna meet anybody as great as this person. So you like completely like closed off to the idea of like not new relationships in general, but just like long standing, long lasting. Like a lot of you have become okay with like letting things go. And right, releasing is definitely healthy. In order to have anything, like in order to release anything, you've had to have it at some point. Not possess it, but have it. I feel like that could be something that Spirit is like bringing to your attention. Especially because I feel like a lot of you are doing like new things that are going to like allow you to meet new people. And I feel like there are some people where you're like, oh, I wish I would have kept in contact. Or like, I wish, like, or you want to reach out to somebody, but like, you're nervous of how they're going to respond. If they'll respond, what they'll say. I feel like people could have reached out to you and their response to you could have been something that you weren't like, something that you wouldn't normally hear. So like you kind of like shied away from it. You could be thinking about that a lot. Also not knowing what to say to certain people when they say certain things to you. Like I feel like somebody who looks at a message that somebody sent them and like they just don't know how to respond to it. So either you'll like change the subject, talk about something else because you don't know what to say to it because like it pulls too much feeling or emotion out of you, or you just don't respond at all. Right, like the theme lately around me has been like, oh, letting people in, letting them help you, blah 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 blah. Like, and I'm just like, okay, sure. Let me let people in and let them help me. And sometimes the help isn't even like them doing anything for you. It's just allowing somebody to take up space in your life to put a smile on your face or bring you enlightenment or keep you company, help you help you by being there with them while they go through and sort out their emotions. Some of you could be getting into like esoteric knowledge or learning something about something that somebody talks about or does that you don't really particularly understand per se. Like, you don't have the verbiage to explain this, but you have some experiences that are similar to what somebody speaks about. Some of you could feel like you don't want to become crazy, like having connection to other realms. You kind of feel like it'll make you crazy, like talking to shit that's not there. But like, it is there, it's just in a different dimension, and like not many people are open to seeing that, but that doesn't mean that it's not there. I feel like also a lot of you experience like, I don't know, maybe just not wanting to be different, or just like feeling so different from everybody else that you like dumb those differences down so you can fit in instead of like accepting those differences. I don't know, a lot of you are afraid of like emotions and feeling, or you just got so comfortable in feeling how you already feel that you aren't really like allowing yourself to open up and have new experiences that are going to cause you to feel differently than you do right now. Out of like fear of losing that emotion. I don't know if I'm going to color this in or not, but if I do color it in, the mouthpiece would have to be a different color. So I might make it brown instead of black. I feel like a lot of you who are like occultically inclined are going to be teaching people like what magic really is. Because a lot of you are alchemizing energy, like you're not manipulating it, and I feel like a lot of people have been taught how to manipulate energy. Like, I feel like America is built on how to manipulate people's minds into indulging and feeding in something that is not like what they actually think it is. But because they think it's that, or people are telling them this, that it gives them some type of like comfort or like reassurance that what they're partaking in is like what they want to be a part of, but it's actually not. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are also like not giving certain people like the power to make you feel like you're not giving people the power to like dictate or persuade your emotions to feel shit that you don't want to feel. And I just heard loud as fuck in my head. There's no I in team. I don't know. That could be significant for somebody. Right? I feel like somebody wants you to be a part of a team, right? But it's only team when it comes to work. Everything else is like, it's just you handling it by yourself. And I feel like you're like, do I want to be a part of a team like that? Because there are some teams where like, yeah, we just came here to work. Like, we didn't come here for anything else other than working. And then there are other teams where it's like, oh, we came here to work because like we all enjoy working together, and because we enjoy working together, it's kind of like therapy for us. Like at my job, y'all, like everybody around me, like they have like really in depth, they have conversations with each other. And I'm usually like the person who, like when I come around, like people just get quiet. Or they start having like these superficial conversations that they want me to like beg to be a part of. And I have absolutely no interest in it. Um, and I just think it's interesting because I don't know. Right, I heard that loud as fuck. Calculated promises all in your conversation. I hate people that feel entitled. Look at me crazy because I ain't invite you. Or you endorsing. Or you the problem or something. And he's like, motherfucker, I don't even like you. Like, let's get in that kind of energy. Like where I'm at right now, like in my job, like I like what I do. Cause I love fashion, I love clothes, but like the environment is like a lot. Like this girl, the manager there, asked me if I wanted a full time position, and I had another job at the time, and I was like, I'm gonna think about it because I have to figure out which place I want to dedicate most of my time to. And she's like, oh yeah, just let me know, like blah blah blah, because we're gonna start giving out interviews and like the position will be filled, right? And I ended up taking her up on the offer, and like nobody ever like initiated the conversation again. Not only did they never initiate the conversation again, my hours got cut. And I just thought that was the weirdest shit ever. And I don't feel a way about it, but I feel like it was almost like one of those, like, oh, you need to pimp me out. Like, you want me to pimp myself out to you. Like, bitch, the fuck? No. And then it was a situation where, like, they were short staffed and there was so much to do at work and blah, 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 blah. And, like, I'm one of those people, like, I'm willing to, like, help out, like, if help needs to be given. So I told one of my managers that I would stay, longer if they needed the extra help. And then I seen like the people that closed, and I was like, oh yeah, no, fuck that. Like, I asked you for a full-time position, and you pretty much played me. And now you need help, and you think that I'm just about to like willingly offer, like, oh yeah, like, no, that's not how the fuck this works. It's really not how this fucking works. And it's so hard for me to be like around other people that haven't awakened, even people who have awakened. Like, it's just hard for me to be around other people. I'm just at that point where like I'm so tired of like, I'm just tired. Like, I'm not even from this fucking planet. Like, you earthly bitches can have all this shit. Like, I don't fucking want it. Like, I'm just here because God asked me to be here. And like, if God didn't want me to be here no more, bitch, I wouldn't. Like, dead ass. I'm very dedicated to the Most High. Because I'm dealing with people who like have certain positions of power that's the only sense of importance that they've ever had in their life. And they treat it like it's high school, like it's their high school experience all over again. But now they get to be the cool kid. And it like interferes with what is actually supposed to be being done, which is like a job. So I've just completely disassociated myself from it, and I just show up, do my job, and I go home. Oh my god, that shit is so hot. Yo, what the fuck? That's crazy how hot that is. That's insane. I think I'm gonna start making like green tea water to drink at work, even though it's tea, because I have tea in it, but you feel what I'm saying. Yeah, so I don't know, this is my era where I'm about to like move the fuck away from anything that is not fulfilling to me. Like, I don't give a fuck what it is, who's involved. If it's not fulfilling to me, I just don't want to be a part of it. honestly. I don't want to be in spaces and places where people feel like I should be hearing them and I should be listening to them, but when it comes to them hearing me and understanding me, like, they don't take that as important. That's not as important to them as being heard. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more either. Speaking of that, I created an OnlyFans again. I created OnlyFans again. I love it. It's very artsy. Like, all my nudes are artsy. I'm a really good photo editor, and I like have this series of like trippy, um, abstract, boudoir photos. Some of the content is pretty explicit, but I feel like, yeah, explicit shit is just like always been a part of my life. And, ever since everything that has happened to me, I'm just realizing that like the divine is like providing me with this time to like indulge in things that I actually really enjoy, because I've already been judged, I've already been persecuted for everything under the sun. And it hasn't changed who I am. But on there, I want to do like more teaching, like do like workshops. We're definitely going to be doing erotic readings. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that I'm ordering like an erotic tarot deck, and it's really just an erotic tarot book telling you how every card in the deck relates back to an erotic understanding. And I feel like I just need to make those cards, but also like make content for everything I'm gonna be doing. Cause yeah, it's about that time, yo. I feel like everything I do is literally content. Like, I cook, I do yoga, I paint, I do tarot, I sing, I dance. I'm funny. I be making jokes and shit. Sometimes we'll do like a spliff and paint. Sometimes we'll do like a sip and paint. All depending on the mood. Sometimes we'll be at the beach with it. Sometimes we'll be at a nude beach with it. Sometimes we'll be nude in the house with it. Like, sometimes we'll be modeling. Sometimes we'll be putting together outfits. Like, just the whole lifestyle. Like, I feel like this series, I'm really just gonna call it romanticizing my life. Like, and being so in love with it that I just like take pictures of everything. Like, everything is content, because that's how much I'm enjoying my life. And they usually say the opposite, right? Like, people who can't live in the moment, who don't like film, like, oh, you're not enjoying your life. Like, no, I actually am, and I want to share it with the world. Like, I feel like I want to show the world like what it's like to gain your sense of self again after people trying to rip it away from you. You know? I feel like that's my message. That's why I'm doing this. Cuz it's like you actually can be happy after experiencing really traumatic things. And not just experiencing them, but finding out the truth afterwards about them. also showing the world like how different I actually am. Like a day with me, you realize like how different I was. Like if people like actually, well, I should say when you guys see how my days actually go, like I prophesize things all day, every day. I talk to spirit all day, every day, and like when I'm around people, I suppress it because people are very fucking judgmental and they always come up with their preconceived notions about who it is that you are and what the fuck it is that you're doing. And I'm just in a state of mind where like I'm detaching from that and not giving a fuck anymore because I don't really believe that anybody outside of myself is gonna make me as happy as I'll make myself, to be completely honest. Like to be dead ass. Like people can definitely add to my happiness, but I don't believe that it's just gonna be like this lopsided cat face. It's so lopsided. I'm like, how would you even like straighten this? I don't like that it's lopsided. It's bothersome. Maybe I can make it not lopsided. I don't know. We'll see, guys. I don't want to make this video like so long because I feel like that's just like doing the most. I think I actually am gonna paint it in black because it's a black cat. And I'm just gonna do like all the other parts of it a different color. I don't know, there's also a couple ways I'm thinking about doing this. I have a couple ideas. Right, because art is literally subjective. Like, there is no right or wrong way. I feel like I feel better about this. The size of the face. Oh my gosh, yo. Right, I feel like oftentimes people can get stuck in like, oh, what do people want to see? Rather than what do you want to make people see? Like, we live in a world that's based on people like consuming what is comfortable for them or what they like or what's just being given to them because that's the only thing accessible. I feel like that shit's gotta stop. Don't come over here if you're looking for me to please you. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, if you're coming over here looking for something, I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do over here. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do over here. So if you don't like it, you should probably go somewhere where somebody's gonna give you exactly what you want because I'm not here to please the masses. That's for sure. But yeah, that is the video. I think I'm gonna stop filming and I'm gonna work on this some more while I listen to some music and get loose. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.